Hey, thanks for tuning in. It's John over at UFOs Worldwide. I've got a bunch of videos I want to go over today. This one here is making its rounds. Today's February 27th, 2021. I welcome you in wherever you're coming from. Very fascinating. There are hundreds of little orb-like objects being captured out of this plane here. Quite fascinating stuff. The next one we're going to look at is from Facebook. It comes from a guy named Mr. PB. This was uploaded to a YouTube channel, and I have the link available in the source links in the description of the video. This was filmed in Sardinia, Italy. And this object here is quite fascinating. This person says that they left work and they seen this object in the sky, but they honestly didn't think much of it, so they started driving home. By the time they'd gotten home, this object was still in the sky, still hovering in the same spot. And as we can see here, this object is huge. It's white and red, and it's like it's on fire or something, right? Like, this is messed up. This person's viewing it over the mountain. How gorgeous is that view? I wish my backyard had that kind of view instead of all the trees and all the telephone lines I've got to put up with while I'm trying to do some sky watching. This is a very fantastic, interesting capture. I couldn't tell you what this is. This object is just floating in the sky. Doesn't look to be a blimp. Doesn't look to be a balloon. Doesn't look to me to be a drone. I mean, this object is massive, right? There's no way that there's going to be a drone being launched that's this large unless it's like a military operation. And I can't see that being the case at this present time over there in Italy, even at around January when this actual object was captured. This is a fantastic capture. I'm so glad that this person decided that they would upload it to the internet and share it with the world. What do you guys think? Are these objects here man-made craft? Are they UFO that have been back engineered by the governments of the world? Are the governments of the world trying to bring disclosure our way because they're going to start releasing a lot of the products and a lot of the technology that they've back engineered? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, they have admittedly stated that they have crash wreckage that they've been analyzing, and you can find that information in the news and a bunch of news articles that talk about the Roswell crash being real and that they did actually recover metal from there and other objects. And there are other people that have actually theorized and mentioned that they've captured aliens, dead aliens, alive aliens. Have you seen the Skinny Bob footage? I know I've shared it. I know it's out there. A lot of people say that footage is real, like that's a true blue bona fide alien. And if that's the case, that's incredible footage, and I can't believe it's been in the mainstream for quite a long time, being shown to all of us. And we all bicker back and forth whether it's real or not, right? The next capture here is a MUFON capture. It's MUFON capture, or MUFON case number 113855. This took place in San Bernardino, California. I love the name of San Bernardino. It makes me think of Encino Man. This capture took place on September 21st, 2019, approximately 9:15 p.m. As we can see here, we've got a little white object floating underneath. I believe that might actually be a plane. As you can see, a little bit of flickering, but above it, oh my goodness, look at all those lights there. I know the quality of this video is terrible. The actual video itself was filmed at like 200 resolution, like 200 by 200. It was the smallest video, but I've enlarged it here on the big screen so that we can see it up close and personal. How strange when these objects start to actually break apart. These guys were just getting gas over at their local Costco and noticed this stuff happening in the sky, and they stated that some of these objects were actually on fire. How strange is that for an object to be lit on fire? That makes me think of an asteroid or a meteorite, but these objects aren't floating in the sky like that. They're not flying across the sky, with like, a trail or any kind of fireballs kind of floating off. But these objects here are quite unique and interesting. A lot of people will disagree with each other and say that this is a fleet of objects, and other people will more than likely say this is a bunch of drones having a drone show. And it's hard to say because the date, and we're not in these locations and we can't really investigate, but ultimately we do have the visual evidence here. How crazy is this circumstance, you guys?